found our way. It's a brand new day, and we'll be making history. Are you with me? Won't you stay? We have come so far. This is who we are. And like the rising sun, we have just begun to play our part. This is the time we form the chorus. Lift your voice for those before us. We can rely on one another. Feel the pride, let's show our colors. We are heroes and dreamers. We are restless believers.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is, wherever you are. This is Gail of Gaia, and this is Free Range, where we graze on wild ideas and we have wonderful guests. And I have a very interesting guest today who is a shaman, and he was on once before, Mr. WhiteFox. Now, before I bring him on, I want to let you know we've been having some technical difficulties with the stream staying viable so that you can hear both of us. So if we have too many problems, we may resort to a pre-record and put it up that way. So anyway, we're going to give it a try for now, and let me bring WhiteFox on, and we're talking today about what could be considered a spiritual disease that's affecting the collective consciousness at bordering on a psychosis level, depending on how you look at it. So let me bring him on. Welcome, WhiteFox. How are you doing?
I'm pretty good. How are you, Gail?
Oh, fantastic. I can hear you. That's a good sign. So, you know the topic of the discussion today. What do you have to say about it? Did we lose you already? I'm not hearing you talking. Well, apparently there's a couple of different ways of pronouncing Wediko or Wediko. But anyway, it's considered a mind virus, which was coined, the name was coined by a number of native tribes when people just acted really crazy. And we see quite a bit of that right now. So that's something that we were going to discuss further. And he just went off, and he will have to come back on. And like I said, I don't know if we'll be able to do all of this because it's hard. For some reason, he keeps losing. I'll hear him talk for a while, and then all of a sudden, boom, it's gone. And so I don't know what's going on. It could be his energies. It could be, it's not Restream. I thought it was Restream, but we already checked that out. So either that or they do not want us doing this show. That's another possibility. So, are you back? I don't think we can hear you yet. Okay. I guess you might as well go back out and come back in again and see if it works. I don't know. It's this particular topic we talk about. One of the cures to the mind virus, so to speak, is recognizing your divine, creative, spiritual self as and going within, and that being your main source of inspiration, rather than allowing a very pessimistic attitude to take over and create a negative feedback loop that you keep looping in and out of. So anyway, hopefully he'll come right back on. He can explain this subject better than I'm sure. Okay.
My apologies.
Okay. Now we hear you.
Again.
Okay, why don't you keep talking because we keep losing you.
I'm sorry. My apologies to the audience. No, I was talking about the Wediko. I'm not sure how much you heard before it restarted. The Wediko is a mind virus. It's actually an influence directly to the ego. It's a spiritual entity that is very widespread in the human collective from the fourth dimension and affects us by talking to our subconscious and ego. What it does is it influences people to stay firm in what they already believe, not allowing any expansion of mind and thoughts, and also keeps you in a state of lack where you view everything as a negative, there's not enough, it causes depression and other issues. But it's just a mind virus that is associated to the ego. That's what's most affected. It causes a lot of mental issue and can even cause psychic breakdown because it will pose or pretend to be the ego to keep you in a negative ways that would expand you in a.
How does one deal with this? Oh, I shouldn't have said anything. If you're talking, we can't hear you again for some strange reason. Um, okay. Uh, there are a number of tribes that have talked about this virus, this mind virus that he was speaking about. And I even heard a presentation about it a few years ago with David Icke. And it is creating a bit of an explanation to the real craziness we've been seeing out there. I don't know if you've seen any of the videos, but it's pretty wow. You just kind of go, holy smokes. Anyway, let's see if it can come back on again. Okay, talk away. I just let him on and he left. Okay, let's try that again. Shall we try it again? Looks like this is a little frustrating. And trust me, we've been doing this quite a bit just before we even came on. And we just might have to do a pre-record. Well, we were off to a good start there for a minute. We don't know what is causing this. We really don't. We've been trying to figure it out. It could be his energies. He's very energetic, sees energies and all kinds of things. Okay. And we know that when you don't see his avatar up there, that it's not going to work. And all he can do is go out and come back in, and hopefully it'll work. Is it going to work this time? Oh my goodness. Well, people, I'm sorry that this is happening. There's not much we can do about it. We don't know why it's happening. Yeah, usually if the avatar doesn't show up, neither it doesn't work. So that's a clue right out the gate.
Then I'll be.
Oh, wow. We heard you for a minute. Wow. Okay. Still not hearing him. It's kind of amazing. I don't know what would cause this to happen, unless it's his energies, because I've never had this happen with a guest before. And well, they don't want you to talk about going within. That would change everything, and they know it. Okay, once again, the avatar didn't come up, so it's probably not going to work. They don't want us talking about going outside, going inside of ourselves instead of going outside of ourselves, because that's why they provide so much of the outside of ourselves stuff to get us just caught up on all the war and all the negative stuff, the no hope for the future, all kinds of things like that. When there's a whole bunch of hope for the future, and especially when you go in and yes, you're right, Tim. They hate the light. They definitely hate the light, and we are shining brighter and brighter all the time. So as soon as I bring you on, just start talking. But apparently this one didn't work either. I don't know why. Well, if he gets to say another little spiel, we'll let that happen. Otherwise, we're going to have to redo this. And it's a shame because it could be extremely interesting. Um, oh, for pity's sake. Hi, Gina. I might have to take you up on that. AI sucks. Come, yeah. Okay. Well, we'll try to get some parting words here, if nothing else. Oh my, it doesn't look like this one's going to work either. Wow. We've been doing this for probably almost a half hour before the show started. So, uh, oh my gosh. Well, if we could only figure out why it's doing that, that would help a lot. But we're going to figure out a way to be able to get his information and knowledge and spiritual awareness available to share with everyone. And I keep hoping that one of these times it'll work. Wow. Gina, I'm not Jenny Lee. I met you, Jenny Lee. I don't know what you mean by that because I'm not Jenny Lee. I'm Gail of Gaia. But I have Jenny Lee on my show all the time. Not all the time, but a few times. Okay. I'm just going to say next time when you come on, just if we can hear you, just start talking and you'll have the floor. Oh, can you believe this? Well, one of the things I can say, love to everyone who has shown up, and we're trying so hard to get this off the ground, and at this point it's just not working for us for some strange reason. They don't want this information shared. That's definitely what it is. And that's a real shame because it's important information. And we'll figure out a way to do it that won't hold us back because we'll figure out a way to do it. I'm not kidding. You're funny, Tim Potter. Okay. Okay. Please talk if you can. It's not showing again. Well, we'll do this about a couple more times and then, oh, it may work very soon. Yes, tender heart. Let's think positive, right? Everybody send their good energies toward WhiteFox so we can hear them and knock out the bad guys. Okay. Nope. Wow. Unbelievable. Anyway, there's one little other thing that I looked up that you might find interesting that I can add to this mind virus concept. And, because some people will just say that they're a sober-minded realist and confirming their pessimistic attitude. And they are actually unwittingly creating it. Whoops, what happened? I was just going to let them back in. The stream is oh, that's more than fragmented. We're having all kinds of problems. I can't even get the guest can't seem to get on. He keeps going off. So we may have to end this show and try again. I'm so sorry this happened. I was so much looking forward to this too. Yeah, the powers that be shut certain things down, and they're certainly shutting this one down. WhiteFox is a very very interesting and gifted shaman. So they don't want him sharing his information and knowledge. So I guess I'm going to have to call it a show, and I'm sure it wasn't much of a show, but we will figure out another way to do this, even if we have to pre-record it. So keep watching for a new and different show with WhiteFox to come up. I do have another show coming up with another shaman on Tuesday. She calls herself, her name is Renee. She calls herself the Practical Shaman. I hope we don't have the same problem. But anyway, have a great rest of your day and evening. Much love to everyone out there. And we'll see you again as soon as we can figure out how to get this up and out there for you all to enjoy. And we'll talk to you again soon. Namaste.
We have found our way. It's a brand new day, and we'll be making history. Are you with me? Won't you stay? We have come so far. This is who we are, and like the rising sun, we have just begun to play our part. This is the time we form the chorus. Lift your voice for those before us. We can rely on one another. Feel the pride, let's show our colors. We are heroes and dreamers. We are restless believers. Stronger than ever, never say never. Don't look back now, don't look back now. Stand with each other. We are sisters and brothers, fighting our place and running the race. We'll take our chance and seize the moment. Hold on tight and don't let go of all your hopes and dreams that light the way. We control our fate. Destiny awaits. We are all the actors in the stories we create. Hope will be our guide. We'll no longer hide. When we roll like thunder, feel the wonder from inside. This is the time we form the chorus. Lift your voice for those before us. We can rely on one another. Feel the pride, let's show our colors.